another table and write. So let's make another table. So the direct. So we have to make another table in which we have to calculate FIXI. And what is that? Product of these two, right? So let us find out that what is FIXI. So in first case, FIXI would be 17.5 into 3. So 52.5. This could be hectic calculation, but we learn that how can we simplify these problems, right? We learn another methods in which we can simplify these problems. Okay, but what is the other one? So the other one is 5 into 32.5. So this is 162.5. And then we have 47.5 into 12. So this is 570. And then we have 62.5 into 8. So this is 500. And then we have 77.5 into 7. So this is 542.5. And then 5 into 92.5. So 462.5. So these are the product of FIXI. So now what we do is that first we calculate what is the sum of all the Fi. So if I write F1 plus F2 plus F3 plus 3, so I can represent this like this summation of Fi. So this is a Greek notation which is sigma, right? And this represents summation. So this representation is called sigma, right? And this defines this sum of all the frequencies. Okay. So the sum of all the frequency would be what is that? So 3 plus 5 plus 12 plus 8 plus 7 plus 5. So 40. Okay, now what is sum of Fi and Xi? So this we have to find out. This is 462.5 plus 542.5 plus 500 plus 570 plus 162.5 plus 52.5. So this is 2290. So this is summation of FIXI, we got 2290, and summation of FI we got 40. So in the direct method, mean is represented by X bar, right? This is X bar. And in the direct method, this is calculated as summation of FIXI divided by FI. So this is equal to 2290 by 40. So this is divided by 40, which is 57.5. So this is the average, or we call this mean. So this is the mark that is in the middle of these marks. So on an average, the students got this 57.25 marks. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So in the direct method, what we do is that we directly multiply this Fi into Xi, right? So this is called the direct. So in the direct method, mean is which is represented by x bar. So this is x bar. Okay, this is the representation. So I'm just writing it. So x bar is summation of fi xi divided by fi. Okay. Now let us learn about the second method, which is assumed mean method.
Can I write it down?
Yeah, why?
Can I write it down?
Yeah. So let me just describe this one, and then you please right. So yeah. So first let us learn about this assumed mean method. So you have this xi, right? You have these xi, and in the assumed mean method, what you do is that let's say you assume that this is the mean, right? So you call this as a, right? Then you make another table, right? So then you make another table of okay, okay. You please note it down first, and then we'll learn about this assume. So please write it down, and then we will learn about that.
So to find the mean, we use direct method or either assumed mean method.
Yeah, so we can use three methods, right? One is direct, the other one is assumed, and the third one is step deviation. So the idea, so you will ask that we have one method, then why do we needed these other two methods, right?
Yeah.
So the purpose was that these were very complicated, so the answers were very lengthy, right? This was a very hectic calculation. So simplify these calculation, we needed, so we find these two methods, right? Just for the simplification purpose, we discovered those two methods, other two methods that we will talk about. So whenever you have noted it down, please yeah, whenever you have noted it down, please.
Noted.
Okay, so yeah, this part is good. So now let us understand about the other method, which is the assumed mean method. Let me copy this one. Yeah, so let me copy this. So now what we do is that we make another table in this assumed mean method. So we first assume that this is our A, right? So our assumed mean, which is A. So this is 62.5. Okay. And then we calculate the deviation. So
Wait, why did you choose 62.5 for the resume?
yeah, so this was in the middle, right? This was in the middle. So that is
So we
why,
choose the middle value.
yeah, so we can choose this 62.5 or 47.5. We can choose either one, right? Which one, whichever one is in the middle.
Okay.
Okay. So now we have this A,
But
and
if we use 47.5 to be, I
yeah,
mean,
that
I'm
is,
just
yeah, so that is also correct. That is also correct. We can choose either of these two, right?
okay.
Okay. Then what we do is that then we make a table of DI. So DI is the deviation, and this is defined as XI minus of A. So we make another table which is XI minus A. So this is how much? 17.5 minus 62.5. So that is how much? So that is 5, and then this is 5, 1, so 45, right? And then this is 30, and then this is how much? So
So we minus all those terms with the A.
yeah, yeah. So this is minus, minus, and then this is 5,
So we
and
will write 62.5 the same way because which we are
yeah,
not minusing that one.
yeah, yeah. So okay, and then this is 30. So these would be the answers. Understood?
Okay.
Now what we do is that we multiply these ones to this one. So now we multiply Fi and Di. Okay, understood?
Yes. So in direct method we have xi and fi and you multiply them, and in this method we just have to find di.
Di, and
It
then we make
looks
another,
similar to that.
yeah, and then you can see that multiplying these numbers is easy rather than these ones, right? So we have this 92.5 and we have this 30. So multiplying 30 with this one is easy, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so then what would be this? So minus 135, this
But
is,
we can use any of the methods to find the mean. They
yes,
won't
yes,
give a specific method to find in the question.
yeah, yeah. So, but whenever you have, the idea is that whenever you have these large numbers, then you should use this assumed mean or the step deviation method, right? Yes, we can of course use any method, but for simplicity, we use this assumed mean or the step deviation. Okay, so this is how much. Minus 80 is 0. This is 105, and this is 150. So you can see that I didn't use any calculator in doing these calculations. So this is the simplicity of this one. So this is 255, and then this is how much? 5 and 6 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So 464. So this
So
is how.
even if we like choose to do direct and assumed, we will get the right answer, right?
Yes, yes, of course. So we'll get the, yeah. So when we'll do the exercise question, then we will see that which is more easy to do. So this is minus 210, right? So this is FIDI. Now from the assumed mean method to calculate the mean, so this is defined as A plus FIDI divided by FI. So this is the formula for the assumed mean method. Okay. And A we have assumed that this is 62.5 plus FIDI is minus of 210 and divided by 40. So this is how much? So this is 62.5 minus of 5 and point 0.25, right? So then this would be how much? So this is 5 and 0. So this is right. So this is 25 and then this is 7 and 57. So we got 57.25. And in here, we also got 57.25. So you see, whatever method we use, right? Whatever method we use, we will get the same result. So this is called the assumed mean method. Any doubt in this method? Yes, any doubt in this method, Rifa? Can you hear me, Rifa? Hello, can you hear me, Rifa? Yes, hello. Hello, Rifa.
Yes.
Yes, 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 yes.
Can I note it down?
Yeah, yeah. So, did you understand this part? Any doubt in this part?
No.
Okay, then please note it down. Please.
If we have like a small number, so we can do direct itself. So like if we have like a three-digit number bigger than that, we can use a
Yeah,
simple.
so then we can use, then we should obviously use this one. So whenever we have these bigger numbers, then we should use the assumed mean or the step deviation. So in the exercise question, we will see that. Yes, whenever you have noted it down, please tell.
Finished.
Okay, so this was about the assumed method. Now let us understand the last method to calculate the mean, and that is the step deviation method. So we can further simplify our calculation. So the whole idea is to simplify the calculation, right? So the third method, and this is step deviation method. So what do we do in the step deviation method? So we make another table, right? So we calculated DI. Now we will calculate UI, right? And what is UI? UI is DI by H, where your H is class size, right? And what is class size? So this is upper limit minus
Plus lower.
minus lower limit. So we are calculating class size,
Oh, okay.
right? Okay, so we have to make another table, and that is UI. So H would be how much? In here, we know that H is 25 minus 10. So this is 15, right? So now we have to divide minus 45 by 15. So this is minus 3. Then this is minus 2. Then minus 1, 0, 1, 2. So you see how much this has been simplified. So you see this much it has been simplified. Now we calculate FIUI, right? So FIUI is minus
And
9.
1 second. You minus upper limit and lower limit, and then you got 15. After that, what did you do?
Yeah, so we calculated UI, and UI is DI. DI is minus 45, right?
Yeah.
Minus 45 divided by H. So minus 45 divided by 15. So this is 3, right? So similarly, we calculate all the UI. And you see that now we have to multiply. So in the first example, you saw that multiplying FI was big number. Then we saw that FI is also a big number. Now let you see what is FIUI. So you only have to multiply 3 with 3, 2 with 5, 12 with 1. So this much simplification has been done, right? So that is why this step deviation method is the easiest one. So this would be 0, this is 7, this is 10. So 17, and this is how much? 21 and 10, 31 and 70. So this is 40. So summation of FIUI, this is minus of 40. Okay. And summation of FI is 40. So in the step deviation method, you calculate the mean as A plus H and FIUI divided by FI. So A we know that is 62.5 plus H is 15, and then UI, that is minus 14 divided by 40, right? So this is how much? This is 62.5 minus 60 and 210 by 1. So this again would be 5.25. So 57.25. So you saw that in all the methods, we will get the same result. Answer would be same, only the simplification would be easier. Calculation would be easier in this method. So is this clear to you?
Yes.
Yeah, then please note it down. And then we'll do the exercise questions. Okay, whenever you want me to scroll down, right? So then-
Can you scroll down?
yes, noted, Rifa.
Yes, noted.
Okay, so now we have understood all the three methods, right? So direct method, indirect method mean is simply summation of fi xi divided by fi. In this assumed mean method, you have a mean which is a plus fi di by fi. And then you have this third method which is step deviation method, right? So in the step deviation method, what you do, mean is a plus h fiui. divided by fi. So these are the three methods that you have to calculate the right. Okay, so now let us do the exercise question.
But in the exam and all, if to save the time, we can use the direct method.
Save the time. So saving time would be the step deviation method. That will save the time. Then that will depend upon the
Yeah,
question.
but in step deviation method, you have to do the whole process. Like you have to find the DA also, then you have to find the UI also.
Yeah. So okay. So let's say that you have these kind of numbers, right? So then calculating from the direct method would be difficult. Multiplying these numbers, right? So whenever you have that all depends upon you, right? Which method you are comfortable with, right? So okay, if you are comfortable with the direct method, then you should use the direct method. But for the large calculation, right? For the simplified calculation,
For the second one, we can use step deviation.
yes, yes. So yeah, in here we can see that we should use this direct method. So we have class interval, right? This is from 0 to 2, then 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8, 8 to 10, 10 to 12, and 12 to 40. And frequencies are 1, 2, 1, 5, 6, 2, 3. And then you calculate the class marks, right? So this would be 1 and 3 and 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13. Right, so we can use this direct method in this case. So this would be 1, this would be 6, 5, 35,
35,
54, 22,
22.
39. So summation of Fi, this is how much? So this is 20 houses, right? So, and then summation of Fixi, this is how much? 32 and 162. So this is summation of Fixi. So then we can directly calculate the mean as Fixi divided by Fi. So 162 divided by 20. This is how much? So this is 8, right? And point.
Should we cancel it or should we divide it?
Okay, so let us, yeah, so let us divide. So this is 10 and this is 81. So this would be 8.1, right? So this is the mean. So mean will lie in this range. Any doubt in this question?
No.
Okay, please note it down and yeah, let's see that we can do the other problem. And you have this class assessment today, and that would be on this sum to in terms of energy, right? And yeah, I will discuss the questions also at some point later.
So which AP chapter?
AP, right? AP we did sum to n terms we have done. So that is why that topic. So whenever you have noted it down, please do. Yes, noted, Rifa.
Okay, noted.
Good. So now, yeah. So the second question is same as the first one. So what is that? Yeah. So we'll do only a few questions more, and then we'll move on to this mode, right? Because all the rest of the questions are similar. So only this question is different. So I will talk about this question tomorrow, right? And this one is also different. So I will talk about these questions. Rest of the question you please try, right? So you try this question with the step deviation method. So first you try and I will give this question as your homework. You try and then we'll discuss this tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but whenever we meet. Right.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll stop it here and yeah, please, the test has been activated. So you please take that test and we'll discuss those questions also. Okay.